Wildcat fans, and welcome to Cat Nation, where it is us against the buzzer. All right, Ben, I know you are a college football guy. Even if you do root for the Nebraska Cornhuskers, I will not hold it against you right now. But big day coming up, the NFL draft. Arizona tight end Rob Gronkowski did enter the draft early. So where do you think he will get drafted, and what team do you think it'll be a good fit for him?
Well, I think he's looking right now into the early second round, which would be day 2 this year. Now it's only the first round in day 1, so it's day 2 technically this year. But I was at his pro day, and he was with Drew Rosenhaus. His agent was there, and they preached all about first round implications, but I really think it'll be that early second round. I just don't see the tight end position being that deep this year. Jermaine Gresham will go round 1 probably, and maybe Aaron Hernandez is in that mix, but I think it's early round 2 for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree. I mean, there was the whole injury problem this year with his back. He says that he is feeling 100%, but at the same time, you never know when that injury could come back again. He did not work out very much at the combine, so that might have hurt him a little bit. He did do well at Pro Day. He ran a 4.65 40 and had a 33-inch vertical, which is pretty good. But I don't know. I still see him going second round.
All right, next topic, Maddie. The men's tennis team just finished up their regular season over the weekend with a match against Boise State. Didn't exactly go according to plan because they did lose the match. But heading into the Pac-10 championships here in the next few days, how do you see this team doing in those? Well,
you know what? The men's tennis team did have a little bit of a rough ending to their season, losing to the number 49 ranked Boise State Broncos. So it was a little bit of a not a fairy tale ending for their season. They did end up 13-10 overall, 2-4 in the Pac-10, which does not have good implications going into the Pac-10 championships, seeing as I think there's 7 teams in the Pac-10, 6 of them are ranked above us. So that's not very good.
Yeah, the Pac-10 is so competitive this year. It's going to be very tough to really be successful. A couple players are playing well heading into this, but as a team, I just don't see them, especially USC's looked great all season long. Stanford, always a solid team. So I think the Cats are looking to, it'll definitely be a Cinderella story if they can pull out a couple episodes.
Absolutely, and everybody was hoping they would beat UCLA again, and that is not looking like it's going to happen. I think that was a one-time deal, and I think that they're not going to get even out of the first round of the championship. So, sorry, guys.
Christmas came early for the Arizona basketball program as of late. Lisa Lane has more. Lisa?
Hi, Ben and Maddie. Last Monday, Cole and Jenny Davis decided to donate $2.65 million to the basketball program. This will ensure the remodeling of the training facility as well as the locker room. On top of that, Sean Miller and his wife donated $250,000 to ensure this project gets done. What do you guys think this is going to do for our basketball program, and why did Sean Miller decide to donate?
All right, thanks for that, Lisa. Now, this obviously is huge news for the Arizona program. Sean Miller is ecstatic. He says it's the best thing that's happened to him here since he's been head coach. I think that also includes the season which just occurred. But this is a big donation, a big-time step up here from these alumni, especially the weight training program. That's kind of the key to all this. Yes, the locker room will be remodeled first time since '94. That'll happen, so it'll be a great new look. It'll really help, especially in the recruiting process, maybe getting over the edge of those big-time recruits and Josh Selby, Deron Lamb, who just now committed otherwise to Kansas and Kentucky.
All right, and now on to a team that does have a few national championships under its belt. Lisa has more information about softball.
Our women's softball team is doing amazing this year, but one player who stands out among the rest is Kenzie Fowler. This freshman from Tucson, Arizona is without a doubt one of the most highly recruited softball players in Arizona history. She's had 17 attempts with 0 errors and started 24 games this season. But her most impressive number is the fact she is 21-4 on the mound. How do you think the softball team's going to do in conference play as long as Fowler's in the mix?
Yeah, thanks for that, Lisa. Kenzie Fowler really has been tearing it up lately out on the field. I mean, she has gotten, the second National Player of the Week for this. The second time this year. The softball team did just fall to number 1 Washington, but, I feel like come postseason play that we're actually going to do pretty well. We have Oregon State coming up this weekend. How do you think we're going to do there?
Yeah, Oregon State is obviously one of the weaker teams in the Pac-10, and they just looked absolutely fabulous coming back home against number 8 Stanford this past weekend, a sweep there at Hillenbrand Stadium. So I think they're on the right track going into Pac-10 conference, although it's very tough, every year, UCLA, all of them. So we'll see how it ends up. Well, that'll do it for this week's edition of Cat Nation. This is my first time around. I got to say, that buzzer, it sneaks up on you a little bit. But hopefully we'll get the hang of it in weeks to come. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next week, Wildcats.